morning, friends. It's Mrs. Jones, and I am so glad to be back with you today. We are going to do like we did on Tuesday. I'm going to share the screen with you so that we can read together and we can share our reading. The name of the story that we're going to look at today is called I Am a Community Worker, and we are doing this story to go along with what we were talking about on Tuesday about how community workers are important and all the things that they do to help make our lives easier and provide the things that we need. So, if you look on this front cover, you see this is a doctor, and then it looks like there's another doctor and an EMT person, and those usually like they might work on the ambulance and the fire trucks and things like that. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. All right, I am a community worker, and what I want you to think about as we read this story is who are community workers. If you notice here, this gentleman's playing a violin, so I would say he's a musician. This lady back here looks like she has some books. I'm going to say she's a teacher. Here we have a lady with a spoon. She's a chef. The man back here in the red coat with the gray stripe, I believe he's a firefighter. Right here we have a doctor. I can see the stethoscope in his pocket. Right here we have a person who keeps things clean. Back here, it looks like we have someone who maybe is a fitness instructor. They have on exercise clothes, and then they have a headset. And it looks like this gentleman does painting. Okay, let's get started. Now, remember when we do a shared read, I'll read, and then we'll read it together. Okay? And this just has a page. This just tells you words we're going to know. Construction worker, doctor, firefighter, nurse, pilot, and police officer. Okay. I am a doctor. Now let's do this together. I am a doctor. Good reading. Okay. Do you notice that there's 3 of the same words? I am a nurse. You see that? I am a nurse. Let's just come over here and let me grab a highlighter to just show you the words that are the same on this page. Let's see, will it give us a bigger marker? Maybe not. I thought it would. Yes. Okay. I am a. Actually, let's go back to this page over here. I am a. And then the only thing that changed was the N word where it had doctor. Okay, now let's go back over here. And you see those words again. I am a nurse. Okay, let's read that together now. I am a nurse. Okay, let's go to the next page. Do you see some words we've seen before? That's right. I am a firefighter. Okay, now read with me. I am a firefighter. Great. Let's go to our next page. Do you guys see those 3 words we've been seeing on each page? I know, I do too. Here we go. I am a police officer. Now let's read together. I am a police officer. Awesome! You're doing a wonderful job today. Let's keep going. Anyone see our 3 magic words? Of course you do. You guys are so smart and you're being such good workers and you're using your eyes. I am a pilot. A pilot, that means he flies airplanes. Let's read that together. I am a pilot. I just love hearing you read. Looky here. Here's our 3 words. I am a vet. That means She's a doctor who takes care of animals. Now let's read together. I am a vet. I just love hearing you read. Ooh, look at this one. Do you see those 3 words? Do you see the word I? Yep, you're right. It's right here. Anyone see the word am? Yes, it is right next to it. How about the word a? Perfect. All right, let me read this. I am a construction worker. Okay, and a construction worker is someone who builds or remodels buildings, homes, all kinds of things. Let's read together. I am a construction worker. Fantastic. All right, let's look at this one. Do you see our words? The word I, the word am, and the word a. And she's holding chalk and an eraser in her hand, which we don't really use chalk anymore, but it says, I am a teacher. Now let's read together. I am a teacher. Oh, fantastic. Well, we have come to the end of that story. I hoped that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thought that was a pretty good story. Now I'm going to make this book smaller because there's actually something I want to show you that goes along with community workers. So I'm going to scooch over here. You're going to get to see my desktop. And this is what I want us to look at. Let me pull it up. Because if you were here, we could... Oh, let me grab it. But I'm going to make this. Try to make it. That's just the way I want it. Okay, I want us to take a look at this before we close out today. All right, it says a community, because I've been using that word and I'm not sure that we talked about what a community is. Okay, a community is a place where people live and work. Okay, so a community is the place where you live and you work. We are in the community of Harker Heights, Killeen, Texas. So that's the community that we are in. Okay? And then it talks about community helpers. It says these are people in your community that help others. Okay? That makes sense, right? Because a police officer is a community helper, and a police officer will come help you if you have an emergency and need help. So I agree with that. Now, each community helper has a special way that they help and serve the community. So let's take a look at some of these. Here we have a police officer, and this police officer, their job is to keep us safe. Okay? That's what they do. Then we have a veterinarian, and they help our pets. We have the firefighter, and they protect us from danger, and they put out fires. We have the dentist, and their goal is to keep our teeth healthy. We have a farmer, and I wouldn't actually say they give us food, but they grow food for us. I think that would be better. They actually grow food for us. Then we have a doctor, okay, and they help us feel better when we're not feeling well. You could also say a paramedic. That's the people who ride on the ambulance. And then nurses. When you go into the doctor, the nurses are there to help you as well. Now we have mail carriers, and they deliver our things. Okay? So when you have something coming to your home, a mail carrier is going to deliver it. Okay? Then you have teachers in the community, and our job is to help you guys learn so that you can grow up and then you can be part of the community and a community helper too. We also have a soldier, and a soldier is a community helper, and their job is to protect our country, and that's what they do. There's also, you've got librarians. Well, they provide the service of books and helping us find out about things that we want to learn more about. There are bankers. Okay, they keep the money safe in the bank and they help you get your money in and out of the bank when you need to use it. There are lawyers, sometimes they're called attorneys, and sometimes you need their help in different situations, and they come in and they help you take care of things. Then we talked before about they have garbage men. I would say sanitation workers. And remember, we talked about their main job is to help keep everything clean in our community. When we put our trash out, they pick it up so it doesn't become a mess and make people ill. Okay, safety patrol. When you walk to school, you might see our crossing guards, and that's safety patrol. Their job is to make sure that you can cross the street safely and get to the school and without having any problems. Okay, we also have pilots and air traffic control. So the pilot flies the plane, but the air traffic controllers, their job is to tell them, hey, you're going to have to wait a while. You can't land the plane. We've got too many planes coming in. So the air traffic controller can see their radar and know where the other planes are. And also in your community, you're going to have adults. And adults are part of the community, and they help you and they teach you things, and they pass along information that they've learned. So a community is the place where people live and work, and community helpers are where people in your community that help others. Okay, so that makes sense, I do believe. All right, friends. After this activity, there is one for you to complete on your own, and it's an activity about community helpers. So I'm just going to ask you to go in and click on it and complete that. I hope you've enjoyed today. I know that I have, and also you guys were some amazing readers. Thank you for helping me.